It is Thursday night. We are live from the southeast of England. It is time for Plant News, Ask a Mario, and of course, Baldur's Gate 3. Let's go over here. Hello. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Let's go over here instead. There we are. That's better. Hello everyone. Good day. Good day. It's the beginning of the stream and I've already cooked it up. How are you, Okaroon? I imagine Okaroon can't chat much because he is currently making bread, which seems like an obnoxious thing to do on a Thursday evening. Of all the things, just casually just making some bread on a Thursday night. That's pretty extra. But I assume he's got flour all over his hands, so he may only be able to talk in emotes. I hope you are all doing well. It feels like it's been a long week, and the week's not even right, what does that mean? Okay, well that means what? What does that one mean? -10. Like, you've got -10 because it's not going well? Is the bread not going well? Or have you got -10 because you can't chat? And now you have to try and answer a question. You don't need to answer a question. You're doing well at the bread. You're conquering the bread. This is fun. I hope you're all doing well. A noise. Delicious. Oh, thank you, Helen. Oh my goodness. Someone can subscribe for a second month. That's wild. That's cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's still wild. It is still wild. I actually got a Twitch payout for the first time yesterday because I just crossed the threshold for when you're allowed to get, I think it's £50. And I won't lie, I did a little cry. I just can't fathom why. I know I subscribe to people, and I know why I subscribe, and yeah, I don't know. I just found it overwhelming, and it's very sweet. And then when it turns into something tangible that you can, like, gets you through the week, it's just, yeah, what a joy, what a privilege. I'm very, very thankful. Oh, Helen, don't be nice to me. I'm emotional. I might cry. I can't cry on the internet. Don't be mean to me either, though, because then I will cry. You may have noticed that I am in my glasses. I don't normally stream in my glasses, partly because you just get all that reflection of my screen, and you might be able to see my porn if you look closely. But when you've got headphones and glasses, it's not the most comfortable experience. But I have been struggling with a migraine for the last 2 days, and it definitely broke yesterday. So I don't currently have a migraine. Otherwise, the last thing I would be doing is being sat in front of a computer screen. But the way I would describe it is the shadow of a migraine is lingering, and I just had to get my contact lenses out. I couldn't stay in them any longer. The shadow of the migraine did wake me up at like 5 a.m. this morning, so I may be slightly more subdued today, but who knows, I might just get the bug and suddenly it's like 11 p.m. and I think, how did we get here? How did we get here? But we'll see. I don't want you to have to watch me yawn. That's not a pleasant experience for for anyone. How many weeks left, Helen? How many weeks until you are a free woman? Not to insinuate that you're in jail or anything. Oh, it's not even weeks. You literally got tomorrow. Oh, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? You're on the precipice of summer freedom. Very exciting. Exciting stuff. Yeah, okay, yeah. You have 1 day left to go, which means you have survived another year. So you are shattered. I think that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I am a couple of weeks into our summer break. Hello, Yaz. Let's get a Yaz in the chat. So obviously all of our students went a few weeks ago, and they'll be gone for quite a while, but the place is still is now rammed with summer schools. So it's still kind of busy and lively, but I don't have to do much with them. So I just mind my business and get on with my work. So we're in the downtime, although it doesn't feel super down. It's been quite a busy few weeks. I'm okay, Yaz. I was saying I have the shadow of a migraine. I've been struggling with a migraine this week. And it definitely broke yesterday, but it's just, there's like a lingering, and like, I don't know about you, but when I get migraines, I get like tension all down my neck and down my back, and today I just feel very like phew. I wonder if there's something to do with the pressure, because my mum also had a migraine, and someone I work with said they've been struggling with a headache all week. So I wondered if there was a kind of atmospheric pressure thing going on that might explain it. But yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. What's my news? My news, so last week we had the dodgy headphones. I now have new headphones. They look exactly like the old ones, except they haven't got a wire. I am now wireless. Here's the other one. I get the over-ear ones because I just can't get the earbuds to stay in my ears. Like, I just find them so comfortable, and then I'm constantly paranoid and touching them because I think they're going to fall out. So I much prefer the ones with the little hooks, so they hold on to my ears so I don't lose them. I also think because I've got like a piercing like in my daith, it's not very conducive to earbuds, so I find the hook is better. So that is an upgrade from last week. We still have the light with the bulb that just intermittently flashes. So far so good. In fact, last week none of you noticed it didn't do it, but before I started streaming it was full on disco, so it will probably go again while we're streaming. Not to name and shame, but someone who may have a job adjacent to electricals said they'd get me a new bulb, and here we are many weeks later. No new bulb, or lamp I should say. So it starts flashing, it's not my fault. And I have got sparkling water again. What did you call it, Yaz? TV static. That's what I got. To stay hydrated. I'm glad your headache is not as bad today. I found Tuesday was my worst day. Tuesday evening I was not good. This one, yeah, the naughty little carrot, the innocent my ass. Oh god, yeah. I just went to ground. I was like, dark room. I've got one of those headache caps, like the cold caps, like that go round. Well, that's good. That's good. It wasn't anything else. It was just your bog standard headache. But yeah, the cold cap. I also use these things. They're like almost like a menthol stick, but they're not to sniff. You like rub them on your head, and it makes your head feel really cold, and it sort of like basically tricks you into not feeling the pain. I find them quite useful. I generally find cold stuff good when I've got a headache. But yeah, Tuesday I felt sick, just when the migraine, and you get the little, like, the room feels like it's wobbling. Yeah, so that's not great. So yeah, yesterday morning I didn't actually go into the office. I stayed tried to stay cool, hydrated, dark rooms. I wore my sunglasses like a twat in the house. And about lunchtime I got I don't know how I get this feeling where it almost feels like a rush of cold up my neck to my brain. It's almost like a nerve release, and that's when I know, okay, the migraine is breaking. It is sod's law, Helen, that you're about to get bad flu, cluster migraine, like you're going to get something, which is awful, but it's the classic thing of when you're pushing to the end point at work and you finally get the freedom and the adrenaline courses through you, and then it fucks off, and then every germ that's been waiting in the wings is just like, hiya. Do you find like you get better through the day and then you reset in the morning that you feel shit again? I feel like I used to know, like, depending on what time you got your headache and where you felt it, there was like various things of like, do you find as you drink water through the day it gets better? Whereas because you're not, obviously overnight you don't drink anything, and that you're like, the problem is if you like downed water before you went to bed, you'd just be up pissing half the night, which would not make you feel better the next day. So that's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. Yeah, exactly. Like that would just be a pain in the ass. Do not advise. I know I'm getting old now because I definitely go to the loo more than I used to. Or maybe I'm just better at drinking water. I need to stop calling myself old. Hello, Livy. Lovely to have you here. I'm not old. Just because one of my students called me old, I need to stop listening to them. So rude. So bloody rude. Unbelievable. That's the problem working at a university. They stay sort of 20 to 25 and you just get older every year. It's not good. It's not good. I actually had a lovely day. I did a session with my colleagues called Climate Fresque, which it originated in France, and the fresque comes from like fresco, as in like art mural type thing. And it's essentially a way to teach climate science using visual creative learning. So you have and it's a card game, so you have all these sets of cards and they get the sets one at a time and they have to lay them out in terms of cause, effect, consequence, and then you keep adding more cards and they have to sort of rearrange, fit those cards in, and you end up with this kind of process of human activity all the way to, we've absolutely fucked it, lads. With the science in the middle, but it's incremental, so the science kind of builds itself in there, but all the while they're decorating it, and there's a section that's impact on the ocean, and they would draw in sea creatures and stuff around it, and so you end up with these kind of things that you can hang on the wall that are kind of these visual representations of the science of climate change. And so we delivered that this morning. It's like a 3-hour session, and despite the fact that the room was hotter than the surface of the sun, it was a really lovely session. They were wonderful students, really engaged, So that was fun. And then I wandered around the campus, which it does sound like I do that a lot. And I do. This is already. I do wander around a lot. Today's wandering was I'm trying to scout out a location to plant 8 olive trees that are for a research project. And they need help finding a location that is suitable. Because olive trees need a bit of shelter. They obviously need full sun because they're used to like the Mediterranean, and pre-draining soil. So I've come up with 4 possible locations. So I'm going to send that all through to the academic next week. So that's not a bad day's work. Do some climate stuff, walk around in the sun to determine where olive trees can go. I'll take that. I will take that. So yeah, that was my day. Did anyone have anything fun they did today? Did you have any wins? Did you have any losses that you just want to... I feel like the English in chat, we have the collective loss of the England football last night. This is not a sports team channel, but as a non-sports person, even I felt the sadness of last night. Tempe's still at work. Well, that is because you are in the past. You're in the past, Tempe. It's nearly 8 o'clock here. Like, you need to catch up. Have you got a dog with you at the moment, Tempe? That is the most important thing. Is there a dog in your presence? And if so, who is the lovely creature? This playlist is fantasy lo-fi on Spotify. Yeah. And this is a lo-fi version of Raphael's Final Act, which is an absolute banger of a Baldur's Gate song that we won't hear until Act 3, so we've got a while to go. But yeah, it's got a bit of everything in it. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I do skip through the Harry Potter ones. Not for me, but if that's to your liking, you crack on. But yeah, so occasionally you might hear something start and I just boop, get out of here. But yeah, that was my day. My other win is I've got a little sticker book. I'll allow that, yes, absolutely. Stickers against the patriarchy. And it's just got lots of fun stickers in it. And I'm very yeah, I love it. I've used a couple already because I don't journal, and I don't bullet journal like I used to, but I do collect stuff. This is my book of things when I don't know, when inspiration strikes, when something I hear is cool, when I like to record what I've been up to. I do this. I won't show you too much because I write my secrets in here. I also write what I watch in here. So yeah, it's sort of a hybrid. I've got my book club in here. It's sort of a hybrid bullet journal, daily thoughts, diary-esque thing. And I like to theme each month on a sticker set. So like April was like floral and pink. I'm dropping everything. We do. Warm tea is here. Hi Minty. I was just showing people my themes. May was tea themed. Where's June? June is like seaside themed. You can see that. I'm throwing everything around. And then July, which I haven't actually started yet, is going to be like Italian food themed. So yeah, I haven't actually. Did I start July? No, I didn't start July. Which is terrible, so we're halfway through the month. But this is not something to beat myself up with. I can't fail at this. It's when in need. And it also has my favourite sticker. No human is illegal. Save the boats. There you go. This is, if I lost this, I'd be incredibly sad. I just spent the last of my birthday money on clothes. I mean, that feels like a good birthday money spend. I got those leggings, Minty. I've been moaning to Minty and Smashley for ages that I needed to get some new leggings for the gym, because I think I mentioned before, I've taken up doing like fast sprints at the end of my gym session, and I was in the gym the other day and I was going for it, and I damn near flashed everyone because the leggings just slipped down my ass. So I bought a new pair. I think I'm in between sizes, so I erred on the side of caution and got the bigger pair. They're great and they're certainly more snug than the ones I was in, but I haven't road tested them yet. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna try and run, and I'll let you know if my ass falls out. And if it does, we'll have to go down a size. But yeah, I haven't bought any clothes recently, apart from the gym leggings. But that feels boring. That's a boring thing. I feel like this music is really loud. I'll just come down a little bit. Are you well though, Minty? How you doing? You good? Winnie is dreaming. Shall I see if I can look at her little leggies? Oh, she's stopped now. Just the little twitching feet. Oh, there we go. Oh, a cutie. Okay, let's get down to business. Oh, hang on. There's a shop that sells off-season designer brands for much less. I'm currently wearing a blended muslin raspberry shift dress. Oh, I love a shift dress. Shift dress is great. I don't think... Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Do we get many clothing items made of muslin? Or is that just pure cotton? Because when I hear muslin, all I think of is the things people use for their babies, to wipe their babies' faces, because they're like super soft and whatnot. I was in full linen today, Minty. You'd have been like, look at that girl. From head to toe, I had like some linen wide leg trousers in chocolate brown and like a cropped chocolate brown linen shirt. I was like, this woman looks like she knows what she's doing. Looks like. And that's half the battle. That is half the battle. But when I was wandering around in the sun for olive trees, I certainly appreciated the linen. It was very cool. Very cool, wafting around. I felt very chic, Minty, which is rare for me. That's not my normal vibe. I'm back in a t-shirt. It does have a flower on it. Speaking of flowers, it's time. It's time. Right, let's do some. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, thank you, Helen. Loosely woven. Yeah, because I'm picturing, because I've got a couple of muslin cloths for like face cleaning, and yeah, the weave it feels a lot more, or not, it's not sheer, but it's definitely like thinner, I guess, which for something in the summer sounds very nice. Yeah, I think I'm trying to figure out what my style is. Livy, who's in this chat, and our friend Karis, the three of us, it's our little girl gang that we go out, and I love us. Like, I know that sounds sounds really weird to say, but I just bloody love us three because we, in a similar fashion, actually. I don't know how I've done this. I feel very lucky. Ashley and Minty, who are my online, and me, we're the online three. And then in my real life, I've got Livy and Karis. And I've managed to insert myself into two trios where the three women couldn't be more different than one another. And yet it works. Like, in terms of the way we are and the way we like our personalities, but the way we dress, particularly in real life, Livy and Karis and myself, we couldn't look more like we never, like, we would never own the same item in a wardrobe. The chance of us wearing the same thing are zero, absolutely zero. And yet it works. Like, Karis makes her own clothes and she looks incredible, and she's just like a riot of colour. Like, at all times, Karis is a rainbow. Then you've got Livy, who's just like the most beautiful, like, soft and like womanly, like, I'm not flirting with you, Livy. But like, she looks like she belongs in a meadow at all times. With like long flowing dresses. And she's just got the most beautiful hair. And then me. I'm not putting myself down, but like, I'm like block colour. It's really simple, quite like on the more masculine fit of things, like quite boxy. I look like at any point I could jump on a skateboard. I think that's if I pulled I'm in a trainer. If I pulled out a skateboard, you wouldn't be surprised. Like that. And so you've got three people who just look so distinctly different. And yeah, and we said, like, if we met in school, we would have bullied each other. Like, we just wouldn't. Like, there would be no way we'd be in the same clique. And yet, as grown women, we're just like, just big fans of each other. And I think that's probably the same for me, Minty, and Smashy. We're very different. Very different. But it works. It works. We all bring something to the party. I mean, Tempe, you are out there in the wilds with bears and dogs that you need to wrestle. Like, yeah, I think of it's similar in some ways to how I view the dishwasher and the utensils that are in my kitchen. If they don't go in the dishwasher, I don't want them. I don't want anything that can't go in the dishwasher. You know, things like, oh, hand wash only. No, then you can't have it. That, I feel, is similar to you, Tempe, where, yeah, if you can't wrestle a bear in it, it's got no business being in your wardrobe. You're living a wilder life than most of us, Tempe. And you're wrestling dogs every day as well. So, yeah, I mean, partly my wardrobe reflects the fact that I am consistently outside in all weather. Yes, there you go. You're right, it is the beauty of maturity and wisdom. We can all be ourselves. I transitioned us to plant news. Let's have the jingle again. Okay, first plant news. I did the thing I said I was going to do with the Starium. I will now present him to you. So last week I said I had some canes. I know, Tempe. I mean, some of your stories are just, you are living a very different world to us. Ooh, here is Darian. I mean, he's still got a bend. Like, I can't pretend, but I don't know how I'm going to do this. Right, it's Darian. tip. Yeah, Yaz witnessed the surgery. That is a long boy. That is a long boy, and he now has a frame. It's a good job I've been weightlifting, guys. I can keep doing this. He's still got a bit of a wobble, but he is in his frame. So that's why you can see him. I'm not too scared to wriggle him about. So that is the big plant news, because the nubbin is a no-go. There were 2 nubbins. One fell off and has just rotted, and the other one doesn't look good. I think I'm probably gonna get some chopsticks and just pull it off and just allow the main shaft to rise above all the other cactuses in this room. Don't take that out of context. I am becoming more and more a fan of cactuses. I just think they are just kind of weird and fascinating, and they are way less fussy than other houseplants. For sure. Dumpling is great. Dumpling's fine in Dumpling's new home. We haven't named this one. This is the one we keep discussing. It now has a friend. It has a tiny David Attenborough with his binoculars peeping out. And every time I look over and see this, it makes me laugh. Thank you, Winnie and Schneebs, for I've got 4 little mini Attenboroughs that I move them around different plants and I forget where they are, and so occasionally I see them. There's something about the proportion and the peeping that is just sending me. Now last week I think it was Livy, correct me if I'm wrong, suggested a name, and I said I'd sit with it for a week, and if I still liked it, Winnie. Yeah, I love them. They're just so funny. They crack me up. I love them so much. Yeah, I said I would sit with it for a week, and if I still like the name, we would name this plant this week. I've forgotten it. I've forgotten the name. I spent ages trying to remember it. I even went back to the stream to see if I could find when it was suggested, but I couldn't. Which must mean that's not this plant's name. Yanza says Brian. This is not a Brian. This could not be a Brian. But yeah, this is a very pleasing plant. That's not the point. Well, sometimes it's the point. Oh God, no, I know a Brian. There is a Brian. Actually, I know a really lovely Brian whose vibe, you know, the BFG. He's like the human embodiment of the BFG. I thought I was thinking it came from you, Livy. Yeah, I can't remember what he said, and it has not stuck. So we'll move on. But yeah, this is my most pleasing plant at the moment. Was it 2 weeks ago? Oh, maybe that's why. I must have been looking at the wrong stream. Yeah, I know a Brian that's like the BFG. So if there was a plant that gave me BFG vibes, I would name it Brian, for sure. For sure. But yeah, nothing has quite stuck for that one yet. I feel like that little David's going to be in that one for quite a while, because it really does amuse me. Just the height of the pot, and it just worked out so well. So I'm very happy at it. It is a pothos, also known as devil's ivy. So you'll normally see it either really big and trailing down, so this is like a cut-in, or you'll see it trained up a like moss pole or something like that. This one, it looks like it's variegated, but I don't remember taking a cutting from a variegated, so it might be just some light variegation. But yeah, very happy. I've got a bigger pothos. I'm looking up because it's in a like macrame pot holder, like hanging down. So see if I can. Ooh, there you go. There's one there. I always regret moving the camera because I can never get it to. Oh, that's not what we want. There we go. There we go. You just got a full view of my root situation. This is no good. Does it feel male or female? I don't think it feels male or female. Maybe it feels more feminine than female. Does that make sense? It's got a very flowy energy. There we go. That's what I'm going with. What was I whittering on about? Can't focus on two thoughts at once. It's gone a poly. Okay, you know what? I'm going to write it down. Does it feel like a poly? Let's see. Only time will tell. When we did plant news next week, we were talking about how many plants we have, because Pidge said 6 plants was like, if you had 6 or more, you might as well be a home base. And I counted up mine. I can't remember what it was now. 36, I think, because I'd taken a good 10 or so to the office, so that I had some at work. And Yaz, I think it was Yaz, said, "Oh, how many in your garden?" And I was like, that's ridiculous. I can't count how many are in the garden. And I said, ballpark guess, 100. Well, I was watering one night this week, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to try and count them. So this is not super accurate. This is an under guess. Well, not even a guess. It's an underestimate. So as I watered, I just counted like the different plants. That's how you count. Why am I telling you that? But some of say there's like I don't know, a verbena. I just counted one verbena, but I didn't get down to the base because it might actually be like 3 separate plants, because I normally plant things in clumps. So I would just go, okay, verbena 1, and if there was a verbena on the other side, 1. But there is more than 1 on each side. They're just clumped. I wasn't gonna get down in the soil and actually divide up how many plants of each kind there was. So my rough underestimate from counting things as I watered was 150. So my 100 ballpark was low. So yeah, but yeah, 150 plants minimum in the garden as it stands. That is an ever-changing number, because it's not like me to walk past a plant shop, particularly an outside one. In fact, in what can only be described as fantastic news, Okaroon has said we can go to the garden centre on Saturday morning. Now, he thinks we're going just for like plant supports, because I've got some really big like wild parsley that is like, help me in the wind. But who are we kidding that I'm going to a plant centre and not buying a plant? I've got empty pots. You've been cut off. Sounds awful. That sounds awful, Minty. But yeah, so it might be 151 by the end of Saturday. But yeah, we said we'd do a little bit of like tidying up. Some of the things have sort of gone over, and that's true. It might go down as well, because there are some annuals that are sort of finished, and there's perennials that will be cut back, so they're not gone. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Chat. Now, I said Okaroon was making bread. He's brought me a tiny bread. Oh, I nearly sent it. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Okay, it's really hot, so I'm not gonna eat it yet. What I'm gonna do is hi Mikey. We'll get Tempe, no. I mean, you do live in like the frozen north. I feel like it's not your fault. Do you mean house plants or garden plants? I mean, either way, I can't help because I don't understand your climate. I know nothing other than it's very, very cold for most of the year. And then occasionally, like today, it's bloody hot. How you doing, Mikey? Good to see you. I'm going to end plant news. And I'm gonna open up Ask a Maria. So this is your chance to ask me anything. Ask me about me, ask me about something in the world, ask me on a date, ask me to solve your existential crisis, whatever you feel like. And it's just an excuse for me to chat because I love a chat. You're good. Fair enough, yes, fair enough. Cactuses are the way forward, Tempe. Cactuses are the way forward. They treat them mean, keep them keen. They just don't die. You can ask me anything. That is the rules. Even if I hate it. Which, as I've found out, these last few weeks of World Cup, it's alright, you know. I've actually got quite into it. It's bloody stressful though. I kept saying to Rocker yesterday, I was like, I don't know how you do this like all season. Like, I was like, I can feel my heart racing. I feel sick. My tummy hurts. Like, I'm not made for sports stress. I am not made for sports stress. Okaroon, if you are listening, will you tell people what this delicious thing is? Not when you're ready though. Like, you're probably eating right now. Have you seen the news about what I did see the news? I did, Helen. There you go. You got live reaction about my tummy hurting. I did. It is. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think they should have done it. Like it's breaking the rules, and I do feel like there should be some sort of punishment. Because all sorts of players and teams have been told off for like making political statements, even when it's like super vague or like not even that political. So like I do think under the rules of the sports ball, there should be some sort of like in that regard. I mean, look, is this controversial? I don't know if this is controversial. I mean, you just have to cancel me. The Falklanders seem to want to be English, like they want to be part of England. So who am I to say otherwise? I do think it's weird that, you know, it's kind of a legacy of like colonial Britain, and it doesn't really sit comfortably with me. I do find it weird. I do think the Argentinian football team are a bunch of cunts. If that on the flip side, like, I think they play football like absolute scoundrels. But yeah, I don't like that they did it because I just wanted them to all play football. And And I feel like if you're going to make a political statement, I mean, there's literally genocide happening. Like, maybe go for something now where people are dying. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel. I don't have like a fully formed opinion, but like, yeah. So like, I don't really understand drama. I think I don't know how to call it drama. I don't know, like, yeah, exactly. And also because FIFA, the world-renowned fair and uncorrupt FIFA, have been really quite mouthy about no politics. And yet the way the Iranian team were treated by America was appalling. Bear in mind, these are normal Iranian football players. They've got nothing to do with their government. As far as I know. I mean, fuck me, what do I know? And it just seems like it's one rule for one team and another rule for another with FIFA. And I'd rather they just applied their rules fairly. And I think after the first half, where Argentina seemed to just want to kick the shit out of the other players, and then with that at the end, I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I was really enjoying football for the first time in my life. And then I watched that and go, I remember why I hate this. Because these people are not nice. Footballers are dickheads. We shouldn't love these people. Although I still think Bellingham is amazing. Princess Diana is my favourite. That's not the name of the player, but that's what I call him, and I don't actually know his name. I can't remember. I'm sure Okaroon will fill in the gaps. Yeah, I just felt a bit disappointed. Yeah, Princess Di, one of our players looks like Princess Di. I just got into some of them. I just thought they were nice lads, and yeah, I felt pleased that we were doing well, and I liked some of the people except Harry Kane. Fuck Harry Kane. And I just was like, oh look, they're all just pushing each other and kicking each other, and they're not actually playing football. And I just thought, oh yeah, I remember why I hate football now. We're on thin ice, so we're not on a private Discord anymore. So yeah, I don't know. Does that answer your question, Helen? That's about as non-committal as you'll ever see me. I'm normally very opinionated, but I've got uncomfortable feelings about. I mean, I feel like that's quite normal about British colonialism in the past, but I also like, I don't know. Obviously, there's also people who like were actually in the Falklands War who feel quite strongly about it, and you know, I couldn't join the army, so what like, who gives a shit about my opinion, really? And yeah, the Falklanders themselves are quite happy to be English, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I just didn't like that it was there. And that's not to say I don't think politics should be brought into stuff. I actually really do. Like, I hate it when people say, oh, you know, like Gary Lineker, because he's quite opinionated on politics, and people are like, stick to football. And it's like, he's a person in society. We all have our rights, and politics affects us all. So I feel like we should all say stuff. And I do think when there are things that are happening, like the rise of fascism and full-on genocide of the Palestinians, people should say something. So I just found it just a bit, I don't know. I'm also very aware that I'm a hypocrite. Like, we all are in our own special ways, and we care about some things more than others, and we don't really have rational reasons why. We can care about more than one thing at once as well and hold different thoughts in our head, but there you go. Welcome to Ask Amara, where I tell you my hypocritical opinions and my strong feelings about all and nothing. But no, thank you for asking that. It's not often we cover the intersection of sport and politics on this channel. And we probably never will again. Yeah, if you care too much, you drive yourself a bit mad as well. You got to pick your battles. you've got to pick your battles. So yeah. Oh fuck me, Mikey. No, I haven't. No, that passed me by. That passed me by. That, you know, that made me instantly think of that awful advert. What's the pink liquid? I don't know if it's just a British thing. It's like you can buy it in pharmacies. And they have a song, and it's like, if you've got chat wind, aching stomach, and then at the end it's like, and diarrhea, and it's like, who wrote this song? It's like, I can't remember what the thing is. So when I turned and looked at your message, Mikey, and saw the word diarrhea, I just heard the that pink liquid advert. Do you know what I'm talking about? Just anyway, did I just hallucinate this advert? Did I just make this up? Okay, you have seen it. You have seen it. Did it make it to Canada, Tempe? Pepto, that's it, Pepto-Bismol, that's what it's for, that pink liquid, yeah, if you've got tummy troubles. But no, I didn't. I'm gonna have to Google that later. Definitely later. America's explosive. Yeah, I think it is. That's it. Indigestion, upset stomach, and then diarrhea. Yeah, I mean effective advertising. We all know it. No, is there a specific reason why America has explosive diarrhea? Like, is there an outbreak of something? Oh, I see. Oh no. There is, I mean, I was about to say, there's significant problems in America. We know. But specifically with the food industry, because they defunded this. Oh yeah, the CDC. Yeah, the thing is, they've had issues for ages, even pre-Trump. And a lot of it's to do with like the monopolies, particularly like the meat industry. There's such monopoly on the meat industry that like most of the meat goes through a very small number of abattoirs. And if you get an E. coli breakout, you're talking about like a huge percentage of food that ends up on plates in America, and their numbers for E. coli poisoning are huge compared to other nations. And most people are fine. You know, you have a horrible few days and then you're fine. But it kills toddlers. Like the numbers for like toddler death because of E. coli in America are just shocking. And yeah, because you've got so much food going through one point, and so if you get an outbreak of something, or like a bacterial outbreak, then yeah, you're in the shit. But like literally, and just like I can't fathom why. I mean, I was gonna say I can't fathom why when something's killing children, why you wouldn't do something about it. And then I remember their gun laws. So yeah. But yeah, the food system there is, I mean, that's not to say Britain's is great, but that's certainly not a problem we have here. Washing machines live longer with Calgon, of course. Are you just going to test me now with like advert jingle to see which ones I remember? What the current one, Minty, on the leafy greens? Yeah, that is a great idea for a round. Just like finish these advert jingles, and you have to put the Pepto-Bismol one in and make people sing the word diarrhea. The leafy green. Okay, yeah, no, I haven't seen anything about it, so I will look it up. The news pages were dominated with England's loss and the banner that the Argentinians had up last night. So, and I didn't have time to scroll through everything this morning as I normally do. I was in a bit of a rush. I do try and keep up with various news things. I listen to a lot of the radio. That I get a lot of my news orally into my ears, because watching the news is depressing. And then I read a bit, but I mostly get it through my ears. What do you think? I think, initially I don't think I think get that disgusting thing away from me, Livy. Do not bring sweet corn anywhere near me. But then I think, ho ho ho, green giant. Do we think Bin Face will win? No. It would be fucking amazing if he did, but no, I don't think he will win. I think for him to win, everyone who voted not for reform last time, i.e. Labour, Lib Dem, Tory, etc., would all have to turn out again and vote for Bin Face. It's not impossible, but it is improbable. And I think what with the whole Anne Widdecombe thing, Farage is doubling down on I need money for my safety. Look, reform people are being murdered. Like, he is using her death to justify his point. And so where we should all just be, like, the news should just be making fun of him for standing against a bin, the conversation has completely changed over to, like, MP safeties. I had a passing thought, Corinne. I thought, I'm not going to say that on the internet, because now we're into conspiracy theories, and this channel is not for conspiracy theories. So I'm not going to answer that question. That's the only Ask Mara question I will not answer. But I'll talk to you about it after the stream. Obviously, I don't think I haven't actually nibbled it yet. I think violence in politics is abhorrent. Like, that is not a free and fair democracy if people can be murdered, harmed for their views. Like, that's not a functioning democracy. Do I think Anne Widdecombe made people's lives worse in her time as a politician? 100%. Awful woman. Absolutely awful woman. But I don't think that means she deserved to die. Absolutely horrendous. How is the sexy bread? Let me take a sip of water. Okay. I mean, it does smell good. I don't know if I want to eat on the stream. Don't look at me. I feel like this is the wrong thing to eat on a stream as well. Because just talk amongst yourselves. I mean, it's delicious. That is just the right level of salt you've put on the top there. Is that rosemary as well? I'm going to take one more nibble. Carry on, people. Who did? It looks like sea salt. Sea salt and rosemary. I bought balsamic glaze yesterday. Oh, you know, that if we had some, like, proper olive oil and a bit of balsamic vinegar for, like, dipping. I actually bought some Palestinian olive oil because I'm bougie as fuck. It means nothing, but, like, what do you do as an individual against, like, to support Palestine? And it's like, at minimum, I can support Palestinian businesses. Like, that feels like the bare minimum. So I bought some Palestinian olive oil, like, directly from there's a company that work with all the farmers out there, and it is delicious. absolutely delicious. And I've got a little bit left, and I really want to dip this bread. Is there more of this bread? Like tomorrow, if I wanted to do some dipping, would that be an option? You've given me stream burps. There is more bread. There's more bread chat. Excellent. That's excellent news. Most excellent. Right. I might that's the problem. And like obviously because it has to be shipped from I've got a pop up. Because it has to be shipped from Palestine, it's not cheap. It's not like it's basically if you went into, let's say, like Waitrose and bought their premium olive oil, that's the kind of money you're looking at spending. And god damn, it was so good. And so yeah, you're right. For like dipping and like on salads, it's just really fruity. Like I'm not like a olive oil connoisseur where I like sip it and tell you the flavor profile. But it was super delicious. So yeah, if you are in a position to do so, buy some Palestinian olive oil. There's also some really good like women-owned jewelry companies from Palestine. That's another option. But yeah, only if you can spare it. But yeah, it's not much, but it's something. And delicious. And olive oil's good for you. Don't guzzle it or anything, but okay, I am loading up Baldur's Gate. I'm going to remember to change the category that we're in. There we go. You can hear it. Right, that bit there where it's like dun 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 dun. I hear, who's that bald capybara? And I will hear nothing else for as long as I live. I wonder if it will do it again. Let's stay here for a bit. Can you hear that okay? But they're not singing. They were singing at the beginning. I don't know if they're singing. They might sing. No, it's the first one. We've missed it. Well, next week we'll go again. What am I even talking about? I blame the migraine. This is the migraine aftermath, Emily, who doesn't sleep very well. I'm very wriggly today. I don't know if you can tell. Like, I'm a little wriggly girl today, okay? I don't know what's got into me. So we're back on a Baldur's Gate. Just because we are playing Baldur's Gate, you feel free to ask me random things. So that is not, you are not precluded from doing that. But I mean, at some stage, I should probably. Oh, there you are. There you are. Last week, we killed 2 out of the 3 goblin camp leaders. We have 1 left. Should you go get an ice cream? Yes. What's on the menu? Is this from like, is there an ice cream van outside your house, or is this from your freezer? And the answer is still yes to both, but it opens up the parameters of what it's in the freezer. Okay, is it just the one type you have, or is there a selection?
Everything is clear.
In our freezer, we currently have Aldi knockoff mini milks, which are superior ice cream choice. And then Adam bought, who's Adam? Ocarine bought, he bought some Magnums. he had what did he have? He's got those two, like the pistachio one and the peach one. And he also bought some white magnums, which are my favourite. But you know, when you just want an ice cream, but you're like, I've just had a big meal, or like, I'm not super hungry. A little mini milk is just the perfect volume of ice cream, I think. I know there's something about the crack and the texture of the white chocolate. I could eat the shell and give the ice cream away. Maybe, you know what? Next time I'm in a shop, I'm gonna buy some like Milky bars, like the thin Milky Bar white chocolate bars, and I'm gonna put them in the freezer. And then I'm gonna see if I get the same joy from like cracking a Milky Bar as I do, because I'm assuming the consistency in which they apply that they've nailed like chocolate for the freezer, whereas a Milky Bar is not meant to be frozen. I'll do some science for you. I'll put myself on the front line of scientific investigation, and I'll get back to you. I will get back to you. This man here with this exclamation point is Volo. Volo is annoying as all hell. I'm going to talk to him. Just don't feel like you have to pay attention.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings.
Yay,
Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
That sounds amazing. I love Karamak. I get to go and get groceries just for me and the eldest for the weekend. We both love to eat like posh old people. What does that mean, Minty? Like, what's on the menu for posh old people? This intrigues me. I love to talk about food. I love watching food channels. Do I love to cook? Absolutely not. But I love food culture. I have Soleras in the freezer. Ooh, I haven't had Solera in ages. The concept makes like fruit and fruit and cream, and then I literally thought of strawberries and cream. But it's like tropical fruit, and yet I've had a Solera and they're delicious. So I don't know what I'm talking about. What doesn't exist of her own? Oh, yeah, I like it. I don't think I've had a berry Solera. I've definitely had the tropical one. She's got her Magnum. Fancy cheeses and pesto shit. Oh my god, are you going to make a little, like, charcuterie board? Are you going to eat off boards? yeah. I didn't... before I even said it, I'd already counted it in my head. Ocarine has a peach Magnum, everyone. Ocarine has peach Magnum. I don't need pudding. I haven't finished my bread. And I had a strawberry yogurt that I crushed raspberries into. And it was delicious. You can't call it a shart board. That is unacceptable, Minty. I take the point about the fruit and veg, like, absolutely. That just makes me think that you're lactose intolerant and like you eat the cheese and bad things happen, and that's why it's called a sharp board. I want you to think about what you've done. Right, well, I should probably carry on this conversation with Ollie.
Practically an expert. They've tentacles.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it, Ocarine, but when she said it, I immediately thought of you.
Mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica,
that's fair.
No doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
Oh yeah, I forget. Do we have Magnum as condoms in this country? Like, I know that is a brand of condoms, but I don't know. Do we? Or are they like one of our condom brands with a different name? I don't recall seeing them on the shelves. It's all Durex mostly. Yeah, Durex, yeah. Fun fact, absolutely. We'll just carry on talking to
Here,
Volo. We'll just ignore him though.
on the
He
Sword
says
Coast.
nothing of use.
Impossible.
We'll just yeah. Okay. I'll
That-
just click anything.
That can't be. You're mad. But tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous. Isn't it?
Wait. You date a guy with a giant penis. Full stop. Like everyone knew. Like he was known and renowned. Are we talking length and or girth? This is the important facts. When I dumped him, he left a Magnum ice cream shirt on my doorstep, and I still have it. What was he trying to say with the shirt? Was it like meant to be like, remember me? Remember me. Okay, examine me, Volo. Look
Perhaps
into
that's
my
for the
eyes.
best.
See my little
I'd be
brain worm.
irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Yeah, okay, it was. Wow. That's absolutely something I can believe a guy doing. Like a calling card.
If I just
Or like
peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh,
remember what you're
sweet
missing.
gods!
Stop shouting at me, Volo. Can you help?
I mean, yes. I suppose I can.
Goodbye, remember my giant
I'll need
penis.
to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit
You
of
ever
time,
wear it?
and I'll have this little
Is
issue
it like your
sorted.
painting shirt? Right, thanks, Volo. Right, let's just check in with our boy.
Just what I need.
Before we go to bed. And then we are due to...
I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
Okay, love you muchly, but... Today's
To put
mission,
my hands on
if we
everything.
choose to accept it, is the third Goblin Camp leader, otherwise known as Minthara. And Minthara is, if we don't kill her, you have a opportunity to recruit Minthara into your little band of misfits at a later date. So we have to get rid of her in the sense of the tieflings who are stuck at the Druid Grove cannot move on until the three leaders are, in their words, dead. But we don't want to kill Minthara. So what we're going to do is, so Minthara is in an area where there's a couple of other baddies. We've cleared the area around her. So they're like the last few. So we need to kill the other rude dudes. And we need to whittle her health down, but not too far. And then we need to switch to non-lethal attacks and knock her out. We need to knock her unconscious. Two things can go wrong. You crit when you think she's got plenty of health. You think, oh, I'll whack her with another spell or something. And you do epic crit. And you kill her. And then you fucked it. Like, that's it. One and done. Or there is a huge cavern. And you accidentally shove her into it. When I say accidentally, I mean you forget that you're not meant to be killing her, and and push her in. I may have done that. There's also like a rickety bridge that she might be standing on, and you might accidentally blow it up. And again, I say accidentally, I mean you forget that you're not going to kill her, so you yeet her into the cavern. So there we go. That's the mission. So I'm going to try really, really hard, chat. Really hard to knock Minthara out. So we get Minthara throughout the game. Because I fucked up the hag. I killed poor Morel. I killed a member of the Zentarim last week that I really didn't mean to kill, and I don't know what it means for the rest of the game, because she's meant that she plays a part in Act 3. She's dead now. I've not covered myself in glory. So, I promise, chat, I'm going to try really hard. I'm going to try really hard. But first, let's say goodnight to Astari.
Yes, darling.
Don't call me darling. Not in front of chat. Okay, off to bed. There you go. It's the motion in the ocean. Okay, we got this. I'm strong, I'm powerful. I'm not going to fluff it. I'm not going to fluff it up. What's Shadowheart saying? Oh yeah, because the girls did get into a bit of a fight. Her and Lae'zel are not seeing eye to eye.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Okay, I'm ready.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway.
I did.
I owe you my life.
You do?
Twice over, in fact. You supported me against Lae'zel. I may not have survived that night without you. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable. I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Oh, Shadowheart. I feel like what do we know so far? We know Shadowheart worships Shah. And it all seems very bleak and dark. We know Lae'zel worships Blackith. And she's quite the zealot. We know Gale was a chosen of Mystra, the goddess of magic, and he very much flew too close to the sun and now has this orb in his chest that if we don't feed it magic, it's going to blow up. We know that Sweet William is in a warlock pact with a devil who Ocarine fancies. We know Karlach was sold into some sort of devil army and had her actual heart removed and replaced with an infernal engine, which is now overheating now that she's back on the material plane. And we know our boy, our little vampire boy, was held by a cruel vampire master, and has horrific scarring on his back that seems to be some sort of symbol, but he doesn't know because he obviously can't see it, and we failed an arcana check, so we don't know what it is either yet. And we know we Cass have memory loss, seem to yearn for blood, guts, and gore, have some sort of creepy butler that turns up every so often, encouraging us to murder and mutilate. And we're not sure why, but we don't like it. What a happy gang. What a happy gang. Why are you so secret about your ambition, Shadowheart?
Dark Justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a Justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me.
Ooh, Tempe.
Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
I am... Let me tell you. I've been trying to, like, really speed up the how much I'm reading of it. I'm 51% in on the audiobook, so I'm halfway, which is a significant improvement of where I was last week. I think I was stuck at 10% for ages. I am finding it a little hard to get through. I'm glad you finished it. I'm sure a few of us will. And I'm sure it'll be an interesting discussion when we get to the book club meeting. With no context whatsoever, Tempe, what would you give it out of 5? Just to get a vibe sense for how you found it. Thank you for sharing, Shadowheart.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
You have a lot to say. Okay. That can be good and bad. Like, that can be like, I loved it, I have a lot to say, or I fucking hated it, I have a lot to say. Let's just
You already
talk through a
know my
little bit
biggest
more.
secrets. What more can you ask?
2.5. Okay, that's interesting. So you didn't love it, you didn't hate it, but you have a lot to say. That's almost more interesting. Well, we will await at book club chat. I will put a date in the date and time in the Discord soon, so we can, hopefully you'll be free. Otherwise, just the next time you're in Discord, we can chat about it.
What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Yeah, that is the sort of, yeah, show me a
It's a
night
deal.
orchid. Right, goodbye. We have important business. Oh, Volo, you know what? I'm just gonna come back to Volo later. I can't take another conversation with Volo right now. I can't. Right, we are here.
Pave my
want to be
path
round
with
the corner.
corpses. Build my castle with bones.
Right, wish me luck, chat. I am gonna try really hard not to mess this up. I just need you to believe in me. What's that? We did kill
What's
yeah,
hiding
I'm just
here?
checking we looted True Soul Gut. That was the first leader we killed. Yeah, we've got our stuff. Okay, Minthara. It is time. Don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up. Right, who do I want
How
to...
delicious. Like a wraith. Slowly,
you. Fuck you, Scrying Eye. Oh, you know what I need?
Quite ready for you.
Oh, I do. It's okay. I've got some thunder. So, I think the best damage for Scrying Eyes is thunder damage. Thunder damage is risky because you can propel people, and this where the accidentally throw someone in a cavern could happen. Okay, this is good so far because Minthara is here. She's around the corner, and she's not aggroed yet. We've just aggroed these three, so that's encouraging. I don't think that will last very long, but
Over here.
oh, where are you going? What? Why? Fine. Right. I'm gonna Gale, my main man. So that you destroyed him, and then I'm just gonna use a Misty Step. Out of the way. What do you mean not enough movement? Get over here, wizard. Stop throwing stones. So rude. So rude. I kind of wanna... I don't wanna use too much because I wonder if we can do the next fight without resting. Possibly. Right,
I'm going to enjoy this.
Lovely. So far, so good. So far, so good. Will you have advantage of it on the floor? No. No, you won't. Don't fall over, Astarion. Okay, one down. One goblin to go. Why are you over there? Get down here. Face me like a goblin. Right, let's try and not use so much. Ooh, a lovely Ignis from Gale there. Let's just try another Ignis. Let's just do a battle of the Ignises. Ignis. Terrible. Terrible cast.
Now this is my happy place.
I mean, Karlak cannot Ignis. She can crossbow you in the face though. Beautiful. Okay, okie dokie. Right. We now have got to shuffle over to Minthara. She's going to aggro. Or is she? Why? I'm bloody encumbered. What is all this shit? Just offload some of it. Let's give it to Karlak. She's strong. Take these shields, Karlak. Get her this now. Will she aggro? Probably.
Swift
I
as
don't
my
want
feet can
her
carry
to
me.
blow us up. Okay, she has aggroed. Oh, I don't like where we are, but I need her to come over here. I might just hold the line. I'm gonna
Time
hold
to
the
push my
line
luck again.
and get her to come over here. You suck, Minthara. Okay. Do not break the bridge. Everyone. Do not... I'm trying not to. I don't want to set fire to the bridge. Can I just like ray across her? So spells, you can't do you can't do, I just want to get her down a bit and then I'm going to switch, but then the spellcaster need to not hit her with spells. So I just want to get her down to like, I think that was pathetic. Like, she's a paladin, so she can really like hit us pretty hard. Oh, she really doesn't want Karlak in the mix. Okay. Sure. Okay, Gale, you can have one more. Let's... What can I do? 5 magical darts. Up to 5 is 25. What's she got left? But if he crits, bad time. Let's just do a level. Let's just do a level 1. I just want to... I'm trying not to kill Minthara. Okay, she's over half gone. So I think this is the time in which to... If I can remember how to do it. Passives. Toggle. That's the one I want. Are we toggled? We are toggled, everyone. You can read that. Non-lethal damage. Right? Right? Excellent.
Let's do it.
I reckon we can do it. Let me do... Non-lethal damage. Non-lethal damage will not kill you, but just leaves them unconscious. You got to hit her. Is she dead? Is she... No. Okay, she's knocked out. She's knocked out. See? See at the top? Knocked out. We did it. We did it, chat. I don't know why I was so stressed. This game is meant to be fun. Leave before what? I got to loot her first. Yoink. I'm bloody encumbered. What do you mean leave before? Why? What happens?
At the ready.
I can't leave. I've got to get the bear.
Might be useful.
I can't remember. What did we do? Where am I? Where have I gone? Oh, because I need to go non-lethal in here. In here. Have I done it wrong?
What's inside?
Take a long rest. Okay, okay. Okie dokie. Lock in what we've just done. I'm not talking to you,
Seems
Bollo.
simple enough.
I'm encumbered. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with it. Oh, what's happening? You know what we're going to do. So the reason I always loot Minthara is this spider silk armor we will give to Astarion because he looks fine, and we're going to put that as our night clothes because, hello. What are these boots? Boots of Striding. When you cast a spell that requires controlling game momentum. We're going to give them to Gale and see what... Well, actually, I cast things. I don't have any boots. Give me my boots back. Boots. Okay, go to bed. Okay, okay. Don't panic. Winnie is dreaming again. So if you hear any weird noises, it's the dog, not me. Okay, so turn it off now, you say, Okaroon?
Trust no one.
At least things have stayed interesting.
And leave camp. Do you think she'll be gone then? Do you think she like got up and was like, fuck this? Or like if I go, should I just not go over there? Should I just go in this room? She will have gone. Should I peek?
What path lies before
Should I
me?
do a little peek? I'm going to do a peek. She's gone. See, look, here are the dead goblins. Her body's gone. There's the blood. She's gone. Where has she gone, chat? Well, wait until Act 2 to find out. Okay, good. I feel better now. Right. Now, one of the final elements of the Goblin Camp is we know that the Druid Grove leader, Halsin, was taken. And people seem to think that he was captured at the Goblin Camp.
Better not be cursed.
That is our final thing, is to find Halsin. Now, these goblins aren't reacting because they don't know I've murdered everyone because they've just been in this room. So first, I'm just going to have a quick rummage. Take that potion of healing. And thank you. Anything else?
Anything of use?
In this chest. Thank you. Now, as with all of these things, there is an option for talking. But I say, let's do a bit of murder. I might, should I put this here? Boop. And then, hi. Don't mind me. What's this? Murder. What's this? A wooden barrel of what? Don't know. A bluey. Can I? No, I can't. One down. I don't want you to get the guards. I will not allow it. How do we feel? We do need a murder in Mo. Right, there appears to be some walks in here that are trying to get out to eat our faces. How do we feel about killing children? Apparently we feel fine about it. Don't you hit that bear in there. Tempy's on side. The bear's free. They've got a cave troll. The bear's on our side, guys. He's in green. Right. Who's over here? This guy. Oh, we've used our action. I'm just gonna move this back a bit.
Unleash me.
I will unleash you, Gale. And you know what? Is it time for a fireball? No, it's not time for a fireball. Don't be silly. How much health have you got? 21. Oh, you have to be in. Oh, no.
The lesson is death.
Oh. Oh, very nice. Very nice. No! My bear friend! Uh-oh. We got a grease situation. They've thrown some grease at us. Gale's fallen down. Gale's on his ass. Child number 2. Can I get to you without stepping on? Yes, I can. Have you met a vampire before? It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, yeah, we can action surge. We get another go. We go again. Can you hit them this time? Can you actually get there? You
You're
can.
mine.
Beautiful. You just stay there for now, lads. Boop, 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 doop. Let's
See
get
me
you
on the
this
go.
side, because the walks are going to come from that side. Let's
Need
just...
to learn the hard way.
Oh, that is a beautiful... Let's just jump over. Let's land on him. Smash. Oh, the bear is frightened. Okay, we are just down to the 2 walks. The bear's going for them. Right, let's get rid of these spikes. They have served their purpose.
Breathe deep and move.
We're just going to get into position. Gale, please don't fall over again. Okay, that would have been embarrassing. We're just going to get into position for the wargs. They're going to come out of this gate here. We did. We got rid of the kids. We just put them to night-night. I love the battle music. Alright, smash. Double smash. Beautiful. God, I love a barbarian. Lovely.
Have to keep going.
I don't... A lot of my stuff with the druid is like area effect, which is not useful when your buddies are... that's not what I wanted. Which is... Oh, we can surely...
Allow me to demonstrate.
How embarrassing
Certainly.
for you, Cass. You're meant to be like the queen of murder, and you... I can't look at you. I'm so embarrassed. Boom. Right, Mr. Bear.
Pardon
Hello.
the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid
Yay.
Halsin.
Druids. That is quite the man mountain of a druid. Look at... She's like looking up at him. Praise Sylvanus.
It is you who should be praised, sister. You are Sylvanus' instrument. And please,
Yes, I am.
just Halsin. I will not demand honorifics of my savior. I am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble.
Don't
There's
worry,
work
I've
to
got
be
it in
done.
hand, Halsin.
That look in your eyes.
Sorted Korga out.
I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right?
Funny you should ask. I've got a worm in my brain. It's doing some druid shit.
Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
It's a lot to explain, Halsin. You're good, Morpheus. That is good. I am well. We were chatting. Quite a few of us have had like headaches and migraines this week, and we were wondering if it was the atmospheric pressure or something along those lines. But I'm feeling a lot better today. Although I am quite sleepy. But no, I'm good, and I'm not at work tomorrow, so that's always good. And Helen only has one day of work left, so we're happy. We're in celebration.
That looks very alien.
Hey,
As alien as the Mind Flayers.
I've
They
had
do
so
not
many
belong
things that
on this
needed writing
world.
down, Kate.
It's
and
no
you weren't
coincidence
here.
that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this
I know
parasite.
nothing.
I've been studying these parasites for a while now.
Hey,
Ever
did
since
you
I
write
discovered these
down
so-called true
a
souls are
potential name
infected
of a
with them,
plant from like 2
someone
weeks
is
ago?
using very powerful magic to
It's
modify
a
these
long shot,
tadpoles.
so I don't think I asked you
They're
to.
using them to
Just on the off
exert
chance.
control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you.
Another person
But
that
that
can't
doesn't
cure
mean
us.
I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from.
A new
That
lead.
must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me.
No,
It's either
no,
not
it
of this
wasn't.
world or
No, I
so
don't think it
ancient
was.
as to be lost to even
I don't think
nature's
Jamie
memory.
would have said Strider. It's okay. It's a mystery that doesn't need solving. Why did we write down Strider?
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out.
Okay,
Given that all
Moonrise
of these true
Towers. Write
souls
that
are
down,
infected,
Kate.
it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to
All
find a
roads
cure,
led to the
you must head
Goblin
there and
Camp.
discover
Now
how
the
the
road
tadpoles are being
leads
manipulated.
to Moonrise Towers. Will you come with me, oh big man mountain bear, to Moonrise?
Gladly, but first I must return to the Grove. As you made short work of the goblins' leaders, there's nothing stopping me. Come join me in your own time.
You might
I
have been
can see to
unrelated.
some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
I have a weird fascination with the word bucolic. Is a sentence you didn't think you would hear today. Bucolic means the opposite of how the word sounds to me. So like the official definition, let me Google bucolic is an adjective that describes the pleasant, idyllic and rustic aspects of countryside and country life. Bucolic. There's something about how it sounds that make me think the opposite. Like, I hear "bew" and I immediately think bubonic plague. I hear colic and I think of that thing that babies get. Neither of which lends itself to green, pleasant lands. And it does sound like a disease. And I don't know if I'm the only one that every time I hear bucolic have to remind myself that it literally means the opposite of what I assume it means. Even that, Kate, like even that, it's like it sounds either disease or sad or like bucolic. None of those things engender the thought of the countryside, like the green rolling hills and the country fair, which is actually what bucolic means. I'm assuming one of you is going to Google the root of bucolic and where it comes from. I just assume that is something one of you is going to do. I could do it myself, but right. I mean, we've done the Goblin Camp, guys. We've done the Goblin Camp, and we didn't kill Minthara, which means we now stand a chance of recruiting Minthara in Act 2. We are about 2/3, 3/4 of the way through Act 1. We would be more if... Sorry, I'm just going to play with my headphone. We would be more if... Well, there's a whole nother section called the Underdark, which we're going to go to, which you can just skip. You could never go there and still finish the game. but I figure we should go there. I might try and speed run it. There's also a couple of other, like, we've got some spiders to kick ass. We've got the whole Githyanki creche thing that Lae'zel wants us to go to. So there's still some big chunky bits to get through. I feel like Act 1, it just like, it is huge. Absolutely huge. I'm wriggling again. But like, the Goblin Camp is kind of like the big fight piece. And yet there's still so much more to do. So let's not linger. Let's go to the Goblin, not the Goblin, the Emerald Grove. Because Halsin is heading back there. Rescued by this heroic four. And what it means is, once we've been to the Grove and sort of like done all the cleanup, it's time for the post-Goblin Camp party, which is a fun evening.
Nothing good can come of it unless it is
Right,
contained.
let me in. Let me in.
It might answer.
I can also sell all this junk I've got in my pocket. Look, the tieflings are all packing up. They're ready to go. We've cleared the road for them. All the kids are here. Where's Mole? Let's go see Mole.
A scout just reported.
Oh, just butt
The
in,
goblins'
Zephlor.
leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet.
You're welcome.
And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
I'm not above taking your money. Thank you.
It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I
go
believe
find
he's
him.
catching up with Korga.
Naughty
As for
Gorga.
us,
No armies at our heels. Amazing.
Best of
We can
luck,
finally
Zephlor.
leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Party, party. We'll see you there. We've got some business to attend to. Right, what was I doing? Where's Mole? What's up, Mole?
If any of your stuff goes missing, just let me know. You're family now.
I love Mole. Mole's my favourite. The little thief. Oh, look, here's Roland. These three are siblings.
I
Hi,
nearly
Roland.
dispatched those goblins myself, but
Of
it
course you
seems you
did.
managed well enough.
You know
and
what?
why
It-
wield a masterwork
it was
where a
nothing.
butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Fuck you, Roland. Fuck you. Right, can I buy some stuff? Or more importantly, can I sell all my shit
So
to
it's
you?
true. You scattered the goblins.
I
Peace
did.
can finally return to this
I've
corner of the
returned the
Sword Coast.
conquering hero.
Thank you.
How did I make Siren like me so fast? I got skills. It's a combination of things. There's like certain things that if you do, it really whacks up his rating with you. So like so obviously, like if you're a dick about things, he approves many times. One of the big ones is I've forgotten his name. The Gur Hunter near the Hag swamp. I've forgotten his name, it's gone completely out of my head. If you let Astarion kill him, that's a massive boost. That he really enjoys that. I'm trying to think if there are other like big little things, like when Lae'zel interrogates one of the tieflings to find out where the Githyanki creche is. If you let her do that, interrogate like quite rough, and you allow her to do that, and he's in your party, you get approval from him. So there's like certain like set pieces, I guess, that if you pick the right thing, he's he's what's it called? Approval rating definitely bounces up. So yeah, we've already had the Astarian nighttime scene, which normally would happen at the camp, at the party. Like that's the normal trigger for that scene, but you can trigger it early if you like max out his approval early.
Of course.
Okie dokie. Right. No, I don't want that. Right. Just gonna get rid of some junk. I know there's nothing worse than watching someone shop on one of these games. Oh, we've got to put that on Astarian. Him just holding all this stuff. Oh no, no, don't sell that. We need that. Bring that back. Why do you have a massive hammer game? Okay. I'll take you. Do I need more of them? Maybe. I do like a fun arrow. Oh, I love this song. This is one of my favourite Baldur's Gate songs. Oh, another dimension door. Just a light bit of shopping. That'll do. That'll do. Lovely stuff.
May you keep balance.
I'll do my best. Right, let's go find Halcyon before we go to our little goblin party. Got goblin party. Our post-goblin camp party. What are you doing here? You're such a weirdo. He's down here. He's down in like the grove proper. I should have gone the other way. Never mind. Oh, there's like a little... What goes here?
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error, most grave master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, master.
Back away slowly. She did try and imprison a child.
A misjudgment.
I know we killed a child.
One that should weigh heavily upon her.
Hypocrite, hypocrite.
But the grove still needs her passion.
Hypocrite.
You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands.
Because he loves to eat.
Nature prevails.
He loves to eat, Pidge. He's a
And
big
again,
man.
I am in your debt.
Look how big he is. Look, we have to look right up at him.
He will reward you for your efforts.
We killed the goblin child, not the tiefling child. We killed the goblin child. Yeah, he's a big man. He needs like a big harvester. Harvester menus just like really long to like serve everything. Every traditional British dish.
Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss
He
what is to
works
come.
out. Look at that arm. Okay. We did good, gang. Unlimited salad, that's it. And he is a druid, so he's probably vegan. So this is an advert for what a vegan diet can do. Go vegan, kids. Become a man mountain, like Halsin. Do, 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 do. I feel like I'm like in a bush perving on him. Hello. Oh, the bush disappeared. Oh, he's gone. He's seen us. We've got to get out of here. Okay, let's go back to camp. You never have Halsin in your party. So because Cass is a druid, it is very unlikely that I will have Halsin in my party now, because we have a druid. But I actually find having a druid in Act 2 for crowd control on like when there's multiple enemies in a fight really useful. There's like druid spells, like especially when you've got like a narrow opening like a door, having druids to put down like area effects. Fucking Jaheira. I mean, because you don't get Jaheira until Act 3. So yeah, like you need an Act 3 druid. Jaheira's your girl. But in Act 2, once you've got Halsin actually in your party, she's there, but you can't control her until Act 3. Is that right? I feel like I should know by now. So you meet Jaheira in Act 2, but she's not a playable character until Act 3. Yeah. Yeah. Or till the very end of Act 2, like the final, when you go to Ketherick, like up on in the first battle. That's it. Yeah, when you go to Moonrise Towers for the first assault, she'll join your thing temporarily. She won't follow you down into the gooey dungeon of pain. She'll go back to the Harpers, and then in Act 3 proper, you can get her to join you. Whereas Halsin, if you do all the Oliver Thaniel quest early, you can get Halsin to join you in Act 2, and he's quite useful for crowd control stuff in Act 2. But because I'm a druid, we don't actually need him. I do like to bring him to some of the like Oliver Thaniel stuff. I always try and bring the character to the things that are pertinent to their storyline, even if it isn't strategically the best option. But I like the narrative of them being there when it happens, because often you get like extra dialogue and what in the cutscenes and stuff. So yeah. Okay, are we ready for a party? I'm gonna end the day. It's party time. Oh, we should here's the party. Should I just take a picture of Halsin, do you think? Should that be my me and Halsin? I don't think I'll be able to. Will I be able to control him? Should I just pose myself around the man mountain? Yeah, no, I can't. So he's just there stoically. And we are going to be obnoxious in our sexy new outfit. No, not why, never why. Should we stand in front of him? Look how small we are. Ridiculous. Right, what are we doing? I wish I could get her to look up at him, but I cannot. It's like, can I have one of these? It's an option. It's an option. Oh wait, there's different. I prefer that pose. Pidge, look. 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 I can't keep defending myself to you. I am buying you this game for your birthday. If we get to December and you haven't got this game, I'm fucking getting it. And you will love it. And you... That's a threat. I mean, I can't explain myself. I've got no excuse. But once again, I have created art. Right, let's do. Maybe we'll do it. Can I do zoom? I mean, it's what we deserve. How of those of us in chat that have played this game to completion, how many of us have shagged the bear? I feel like it's me, Tempe, and Small Fierce that have completed this. Are we 3 for 3? I would pay good money to watch Pitch play this, but it's so long. I actually don't think it's a good stream game. Like you've got to commit, and your chat have got to commit, like for the long haul. Like we're on session, what is this, 11, 12? And we are 2/3 into act. We are 3 for 3 then. All three of us have shagged the bear. Same, Small Fears. Once I knew you could, I was like, well, it would. Can I just say though, like, no shame, no shade, no shame. It was fucking weird. I was like, I was so uncomfortable, like genuinely uncomfortable. I didn't love it. I actually did it with a male character, so I don't know why that was less weird, but just the power imbalance felt less. Sound like a big guy and a bear as opposed to a small woman. Yeah, it made me slightly uncomfortable, I will admit. How's this making people feel? This is great, right? We'll put a frame on it because it's an official portrait. And we'll take a picture. I say it every week, but for those that don't know, these photos end up as thumbnails for the YouTube videos. So the entire playthrough is and will be on YouTube just for posterity. Okay, we have done. Oh, don't do that. You know what I should do? Save. I should save. Casserole. We don't do nearly enough saving. Okie dokie. He comes on quite strong. Like he kind of like is all business through Act 2. He is a businessman. And then you get into Act 3 and it's like he's done his quest line. And he's like, so, me and you, right? I felt a vibe. And you're like, what? Wait, I don't even know your last name there. And it's the Druid way. It's the Druid way. Let's talk to him.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Okay. Suit yourself.
Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
You're right, Halcyon. There are a lot of thirsty people around here. Right, Zevlor, are you being a downer?
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
You're welcome, Zevlor. Lacrissa, how are you?
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
feel like Lacrissa is like Alfira's best friend, and the less we say about Alfira, better. I hope they don't notice the blood stain on the floor. We'll just nothing. We're going to talk to Astarion last. Where's William? William. Right, okay. You forced me to converse with Gale.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas.
It's your one true love.
It's a
Gale
view I would
Dakarius.
once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us, ink glinting in the firelight.
He is the epitome of that meme where the guy's coming out of the well and is like, well, actually. Are you talking about your cat?
By a Garon's lost nose! No!
Gale.
Tara is not any cat.
Called
She's
it.
a Tressum. And given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures.
We will
Fine
meet Gale's
company
cat
for any
in
self-respecting
Act 3.
wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently.
Oh, Gale.
After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year.
Wizard locked in his tower.
I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I gave enough of myself, but Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once
What is
we knew
gooning
that
again?
magically infused items
Remember
were the
when
key,
Schneebs put it in his
she went
title
out
and
to
we had
find
to
them for
explain to him what goon meant, but now I can't
she
remember
saved
what
my
goon.
life.
Little, he's
After so
got
long being
beautiful
cared for
flowing
by someone
locks,
else,
Cade.
It
If
feels
he grew
good to
them
have
long,
repaid
he'd
the
be like
favour.
Rapunzel.
Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve. Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat
His cat
held
is a
back by
wizard.
her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat.
If cats had opposable
Expression
thumbs,
you
we'd
both
be in
share.
trouble.
When she gives in to her more feline qualities, a mouse trapped beneath her paw. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home.
If you play
She was always telling me I
as
needed
Gale
to spread
Origin,
my wings, so to speak.
so you play
Find
as
mortal
Gale.
friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails.
You actually, Tara actually does
that's what I'm
come to
doing.
camp. So his Tressim cat thing actually comes much earlier to thing. Yes, that is what's happening, Tempe. He is flirting in his bumbly wizard way, and has compared us to a cat. I'm a druid, so I'm not going to take offence.
Oh, she'll love you. So long as you don't rub her belly. She hates it when anyone does that.
I wouldn't without asking anyway. Why would you press do you like having who in their right mind, and I know Cass is not in her right mind, but who is coming back in a flirty bants with, oh, what about you, do you like your belly rubbed? If someone said that to me, I would back away. I would back away quickly. I'm not flirting with him.
Not an animal lover.
I'm a
Nobody's
druid.
perfect,
I am an
I
animal lover.
suppose.
I just have spent 10
Nonetheless,
minutes talking about your
Your
cat.
finer qualities are remarkably
You would
plentiful.
bark at them. I love that
Suffice
that
it to
whole
say,
thing of like
I think rather a lot of you.
when men are
aren't
being
many on
men
this
and
plane
women
who I'd
just
give such
literally
high
start
praise.
barking at them, and it's like there's nothing more frightening to a man than a deranged woman. He thinks rather I'm flattered.
One doesn't become the most powerful archmage in Waterdeep
Occaroon
and lover to
barks
the goddess of
at
magic
people in the
herself by having
car.
low standards.
Like if we're driving and
you, when I
someone's
tell
like
someone
trying to
they're
like
wonderful,
push in at a junction,
I
he'll
mean it.
literally like bark at them.
And you are wonderful.
In the time we've spent having a conversation chat, I think Gale has suddenly become enamored with me. Okay. I don't know how many of you can actually vote. But if you can, there should be some sort of overlay. I get final say. We're not picking two because we've already fallen head over heels for our vampire friend. Should we say we think you're wonderful too? A wonderful friend. Friend zone him. The friend zone is a great place to be. Who would not want to be friends with us?
Wine is to wit as meat is to...
What are you talking about?
Can't bloody remember it. There I go then, proving your point. Perhaps we'd better leave it at that. My eloquent tongue isn't worthy of your ear at present. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying
Gail's
yourself.
my best friend. Right, sometimes you can see her. She might have already. You might have missed her. Let's go around this way. I'm gonna keep our eye on this rock. So Will is being a loner on the beach. It might be that she's already gone. Sometimes there's a character from Act 3 that you can spot spying on you. Behind here.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Of course I noticed. William, what's wrong? Why are you sulking?
Oh, the blade doesn't sulk. I was just reflecting on what has happened and not wanting to be Mr. Serious at a celebration.
The sister of Hope, who works for Raphael.
I know how to have fun. I have lots of fun every day. Saving the people of the Grove was all the satisfaction I could ask. I don't need a party on top of that.
Why are you so cross?
I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but
A lot of them
I
have
unsettle
horns as
them
well.
deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party.
You're not a devil. He is a
Horns
pick-me.
this sharp will pop
You
the
are
balloons,
right.
you see. And the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
Stop. Stop it. Stop it, William. We'll have none of this. You do not
If
unsettle
only
me.
half the world had half the heart
I don't
you
have a
do.
heart. I yearn for
But
blood. You
off
look
with you.
great.
This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I don't want to dance with you. I respect your need for peace.
Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self.
Good for you, Will.
Promise.
Right, let's just look at that corner
Still,
behind him.
It's a night to remember.
Why are we oh, we're
You've
looking
made
up.
sure
We're looking
of
at the
that.
stars. No. Yeah, I've forgotten her name. Yeah, sometimes you catch the moment she disappears. It's just such a cool detail that, again, when you're playing for the first time, you wouldn't even notice it. Yeah, is it Carilla? It just came to me. Is it Carilla? Right, Karlak, you're right down there.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us.
I
It's
love you,
nice to be
Karlak.
somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too. Fuck yes! I'm celebrating my freedom, and our friendship, and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Don't hold back, Karlak. Enjoy yourself.
You too, soldier.
Just bring a
Enjoy
bucket of
yourself
water.
tonight. You've earned it.
Let's talk to Shadowheart.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits.
Would you like to talk to
Strange.
Shadowheart, Cade?
You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Refugees.
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Did they actually? Yeah. It's very easy to accidentally end up like with someone and be like, oh wait a minute, I've picked the wrong thing.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's
I
here
like
to
the
debate
idea
right
of
from wrong.
Shadowheart being like slightly
Share a
like a
bottle with
wine
me?
mum, just always just slightly drunk.
We should wait a little while.
Oh shit!
Until
Now
the others have drifted off.
I've like said I'm gonna meet her another time.
As you like. Try not to tire yourself out too much.
Shadowheart, I'm busy. I'm busy. I have a date. Right, we just have Lae'zel left. Let's go talk to Roland again as well. Right, hi, Lae'zel.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Myogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
Oh, Lord, it's happening again.
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture.
Stop it.
How torturous for us both that I'll never get a taste.
Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself.
I fucking hate it. I hate it. Do not say moisture to me. Okay. We're gonna talk to Roland and then we're gonna talk to our boy.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
We've got
Having
another
performance
wizard.
issues, Roland.
Hush you, and behold!
I love this little trio of siblings.
I'll have you know, he can also make them blue.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Right. Hello. Hello, young man. Oh, old man. Old vampire.
Here's my little treat with their cheeks all flushed. You will come to my bed tonight, won't you?
We don't want to appear too easy. You like a big, strong woman. I'm assuming. Wait. I'm okay. Karlak. I'm assuming. Well, Shadowheart. Lae'zel could also. Do you like all three? Lae'zel. Okay, Lae'zel. A little treat. You can do better than that.
Oh, I certainly can. It would be my pleasure.
Don't.
How about this one? All these accolades from the tieflings are nothing compared to the sound of my name, cried from your lips.
Dave is watching you. setting. You did say very not human. You're right. You're right. I missed that. Keep going.
Let me give it another go.
What else you got?
Every part of your perfect body whispers temptation. It's as if the gods made you just to ruin me.
He's right there. He's right in my ear saying these things. And we know he doesn't mean it. But Neil Newburn's voice. One more.
I can go all night with the flattery. But is that really all you want? How about if I said these little words? Everyone's favorite. I love you.
Liar.
But rather beautiful lie, nonetheless. Now, as much as I relish
As
standing
Cass
around
literally
and
like,
saying all
"Oh
my
my God,
favorite
he
lines
said
at you,
it."
I'd much rather we got to experience each other's full portfolio of talents once again.
I always find these really hard because I think when you play it first time and you're romancing him, it's like, you know, you're like, yeah, but I think I don't want to give too many spoilers, but like once you know his full story, which will become clear as we work our way through the game, you kind of look back on these moments with a completely different lens, and I try not to let that affect my choices, because it's like you're sort of metagaming and whatnot, but and like you can only choose as you think your character would choose, but it's definitely like something we will reflect upon as we work our way through his storyline. We will come find you after
waiting.
everyone is asleep. So we don't get another scene, but you know that after the party you two go off again. Okay, bedtime everyone.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Let's go and see a star.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
I hoped you would come. I have missed you. And now you're all mine. And I'm all yours. Until morning, at least. Let's see where the night takes us.
I've got an idea where the night might take us. Fade to black. Like all good romance novels.
I trust you enjoyed your evening.
How's
After all
it?
your efforts, it was well deserved.
You've got to give me a moment.
It may be some time before you're afforded another
Give a
such
girl
night.
a moment.
There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however
I
I
don't
could.
know, Tempe. I
I'm
quite
certain
like
a cure for you can
the.
be found at Moonrise Towers, but
You get like
it's
for every
complicated.
act you get
The
a.
journey specifically.
It's not necessarily.
It's
They're not all
extremely
smart scenes, but
perilous,
like you get
though
one
it seems
like
you're well
scene that
accustomed to
moves you
navigating
along
danger.
emotionally with the character. Right. I'm sorry, Hudson. I wasn't paying attention. Right. We want to go to Moonrise Towers. There's more we need
There's
to know.
more you need to know. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This
He's
curse
laying out our
shrouds
options.
everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything
So
natural
here are our
there.
options. Shadow
Any who
Cursed
linger
Land.
Twisted by the
Option
curse.
1.
They become shadow beings. Tormented. Dangerous souls.
Right. Oh, did he already tell us what the other option was and we talked over it? Quite possibly. What do you
You
suggest?
could go overland. Along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under.
Okay, there we go.
There is a
That's what I
tunnel
was-
somewhere in the ruined Temple of Seluna. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars.
Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were
Shadow
looking for
Heart.
a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Okay, so we have to go to the Shadow Curse lands to get to Moonrise Towers. We can either go overland towards the mountain, and the mountain is where the Githyanki Crèche is, or we can go underground to the Underdark and find a more direct route into the Shadow lands. We're going to do both. We're going to go into the Underdark and do the Underdark quests and all of that jazz and see it, and we can look at where the route into the Shadowlands, but then we're actually going to come back up and go towards the mountain and do the Crèche and go into the Shadowheart into the Shadowlands overground, because I actually prefer that route, and it means you get to see the full game. But I've tried to like keep it fairly pacey despite all the talking, in terms of like just picking options and moving us along, because I mean otherwise we will be here for 3 years.
You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne. Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp.
When we unlocked
if you'll
those
allow me.
doors last week,
I can offer my
and
skills,
like in
my
preparation,
counsel.
that
I've
is
long
where
sought to return
we're
to
going to find the
Moonrise
entrance
Towers.
to the Underdark.
It seems our fates have aligned.
You coming with me, boy? Let's go.
May Sylvanus guide us.
Lovely. Okay. We're rested. Shall I set us up for next time rather than just stay in camp? Let's get us to the Underdark to start. So next week we can just hit the ground running. Okay. We're back at the Goblin Camp. So we're going to work our way back in. Look at all these dead bodies. What a mess. Someone should clear up.
I rather thought I was a little slow this time. Usually they're begging me to drain them on the first night.
Right, yes, we're back here, but only temporarily. What way do we need to go? I always forget which side it is. Nope. Other side. Oh, I just got turned around. Up here. This is the one that I didn't mean to kill. And I'm worried about what this will do to our run down the way.
Here goes nothing.
Right, I believe there is an ogre of some sort. Yeah, one final.
You've been seen re-entering a forbidden area. Apparently it's becoming
I just won't learn my lesson. Goodbye.
Mutilate them.
Can't even catch my breath.
Get over here. Oh, she fell. She fell on the ice. I was hoping to like move up to her, but I'm not.
Count on me.
You've got enough distance. Yeah.
Swords meet sorcery.
I actually don't think I aimed at her then.
Don't linger.
Professional gamer. Oh, Astarion, you're having a terrible time. I don't really want to use too much, like, but I just whittle her down. We'll be fine. Oh, get up, love. Oop. Oop.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Solid, isn't it? Lovely, you've redeemed yourself. Right, so we head down here. I'm sort of getting deep into Seluna's temple. Right, so down here is a puzzle. To like that you rotate and to unlock the door. Or if you go over here, there's a lever that Astarion can lockpick. So you don't have to do the puzzle. Just in case you were wondering. Door open. So let's do our descent and then I will stop and save there. Get down the ladder. Can't click the ladder. We haven't changed Astarion's armor yet. When I get to the bottom, I'm going to do that before I forget. Because otherwise we'll do all of the next game without doing it.
Getting used to the sky again.
Okay. Do. Quick outfit change. I love that armor. That is like my favourite armor. Okay, right. We will gather here and we won't do anything else. We will just save and get out of here. Let's go over here. Excuse me? There's no plant news. Right, let's exit. Oh, no. Thank you very much. That is all from me this week. A little earlier than usual, but I did get up just after 5, so I'm feeling it, guys. And I feel like I stayed up late for the football. And I couldn't sleep because I was stressed. I will be back next Thursday at 7:30. I might have purple hair. I have had purple hair before and I do chicken out of it sometimes, but I feel like this might be the one. So it's like a semi-permanent, so it fades out to like an ashy blonde. But I'm going to get my hair cut on Tuesday, so I will be like box fresh on Thursday. So I may be quite purple when you next see me. Try not to be alarmed. I hope all of you have wonderful weekends once you get there. I am now at my weekend, which is exciting. I'm off to the gym in the morning. You're going to dye your puppy. No, I'm not doing it. Okay, well, you have to put photos in the pets channel. Like, you can't keep that to yourself. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I feel like this is incredibly self-indulgent of me to just sit and play my favourite game every Thursday and just hang out with cool people. So I do massively appreciate it. Next week we will venture into the Underdark. I might try and speed run it slightly, just get through it, because it's not actually moving us any further to where we want to be. I might even play some of it offline. I hope that's not controversial, but it doesn't further the story for any of the characters in any meaningful way, so it might be that I speedrun us to like the big battle and then do that and then maybe get out of there. I'll see. It depends how much time I've got in the week. If that is too controversial, just tell me. I hope you all have good Fridays, get that Friday feeling, and I will see you next week. Let's put my favourite one on to see us out. I'm not going to raid because I do want to go straight into my bed, and I never like to sort of, well, I'm not confident enough to like raid and run yet, but yeah, thanks for being here, Tempe. Great chat, guys. It is goodbye from me. It is goodbye from David peeping out from the plant. And it is goodbye from chat. Good day.